Hi you two, welcome to Maths for the 11th of January. Let's start by getting our maths brains in gear, doing our remember slide. So it's something we've already had a go at. We're counting back in ones again today, so can you count back a few numbers from 25? Can you count back from 34? Count back from 42. Think carefully as you're crossing over the tens. Count back from 17. Count back from 85. And count back from 62. So for the main part of today's maths, we're going to be learning to subtract a single digit number from a two-digit number. So it's similar to what we were doing last week, but again, bigger numbers, and we're setting it out slightly differently today, moving away from using the 100 square. When we were learning about addition, we had a little poem that helped us, and I've got a little subtraction one that should help us as well. Last week, we were looking at our number sentences set out this way round. So we would have 58 take away 3 written across our page. Today we're swapping to do it this way round in columns, so column subtraction. So our little poem will help us. Got more on top, no need to stop. More on the floor, go next door and get 10 more. Numbers the same, zero's the game. So if our first number, our first digit up on the top is a bigger number than our second one, then we don't need to worry about doing any exchanging of tens and ones. We can just carry on. If our bigger number is underneath, if we're taking away a larger number of ones than we're starting with, then we're going to have to swap a tenth stick for 10 ones. And if we've got the same number of ones, then we're going to end up with 0 as our answer. So here we go. First question is 24 take away 8. Now when we're subtracting, we only need to partition the first number. It's different to when we're adding and we have to draw our first and our second. We only need to partition our first number. So I would partition it for 24 take away 8 to have 20 and 4 to start with. So I would draw 2 10 sticks for my 20, like this, and I would draw my 4 ones nice and clearly, like this. Here we go. Now, I then need to think, I'm going to take away 8. Have I got enough ones to be able to take away 8? No, I haven't. I've only got 4, I cannot take away 8 of them. So this is where it tries to trick us and where our poem comes in, and we need to more on the floor, go next door and get 10 more. So I'm going to cross out one of my 10 sticks and I'm going to swap it for 10 ones. So I'm still starting with the same number, it's just represented in a different way. Instead of having a 10 stick, I've got 10 ones. So I should, if I check it, still have 24. 10, then I've got 11, so I've got my 10 stick there, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. It's always worth checking that you've still got the same number once you've done that swap, because if you've drawn the wrong number, you're going to end up with the wrong answer. So now I can take away my 8 ones. I've got enough. So if I cross out now 8 ones, doesn't matter which 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 ones left, and I've got 1 10 stick left. If I was writing it as my numbers, just in a question rather than having my 10s and my 1s there, then we can see here I've written my 24, take away 8. I can't do 4 take away 8, so I've crossed out my 2 10s and I'm taking 1 away. So 2 take away 1 leaves me with 1 10, and my other 10 is going over here, which now makes 14. So I'm doing 14 take away 8, which is why we were practicing taking a single digit number away from a number up to 20 last week. So 14 take away 8 would give me 6, and then 1 take away no 10s here would give me 1 10. So my answer would be 16. Let's have another go. So first thing we had to do was to partition my first number, which is 57. So I'm going to draw my 57 again. So I've got 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. And I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 ones. Now I need to take away 9, and I know that I can't do 7 take away 9. I haven't got enough ones. So I'm going to swap one of my 10 sticks and draw 10 ones over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And like I said before, it's always worth just double checking that you've still got the right number to start with. So I should have 57. So let's just check. 10, 20, 30, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57. I've drawn the right number. So now I'm going to take away my 9. So I'm going to swap to use a different colour so it's a bit clearer for you. So I'm going to cross out 9 ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Then I see how many ones I've got left. So I can draw a circle around those, shape around those, get it nice and clear. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 ones left in there. And I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 10s. So I've got 48. If I was doing it just with my numbers, I can't do 7 take away 9, so I'd have to cross out my 5. It would leave me with 4 10s, and that other 10 would be coming over here, giving me 17. So I'd do 17 take away 9 would give me my 8. 4 take away no 10s would give me 4. Your turn now. Have a go at this one, 43 take away 5. Work through the steps to help you. When you think you've got it, check with a grown-up or check on the next slide and I'll show you how to do it. Okay, let's check. So for 43 take away 5, the first step that you had to do was partition that first number. So we should partition our 40 into 4 10s and 3 1s. Our next step is to look and see, do we have enough ones to be able to take away the second number? So can I do 3 take away 5? No, I can't. So I need to swap my 10 stick for some ones. So I'm going to swap one 10 stick for 10 ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Once I've done that, then I can take away my ones. So I want to take away 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I count what I've got left that hasn't been crossed out. So here I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 left. So I've got 8 ones and I've got 3 tens left that haven't been crossed out. And if I did it with my numbers, I should have crossed out that 4, which would have left me with 3, and swap 1 over here. So I have 13 take away 5 is 8, and 3 take away nothing, which is 3. Once you're confident, then have a go at these. Remember the poem, because this is a mix. Some of them you need to exchange a 10, some of them you don't. So remember to keep checking that poem, look carefully, don't let them catch you out. Remember to draw your 10s and 1s to help you if you need it. And then when you finished your work, get a grown-up to take a photo of it and pop it up on Class Dojo so that we can see how you've got on. Have fun!